What's good, everybody? Whew, fat. Decided to come to you from the front of my crib to just say hi, check in, and give you a little bit of background of who I am, why I do what I do, and why it's important to me. All right. So my name is Martin. I was raised in Boston, South End area, and came from a family full of arts, full of singing, full of dancing. My sister went to art school. I went to art school, stuff like that. Music was my first word was truck. Cars was a passion for me. I'm known with from a bunch of people through cars. I like building Japanese cars primarily, but I'm a general automotive enthusiast. So how does that relate to the arts, and how does that relate to what I'm doing now, which is content creation and photography? Well, it's just about the convergence of technology and design and art and how that comes together. That is just automotive design in the first place, I think. So I think that's the first parallel. Then I went to school for music because I learned to be an instrumentalist, percussionist, and you know, got the training regarding that. And it's just being able to create your own scenarios, your own sounds, your own stuff like that with instruments is just very inspirational to me. And then from that, I'm like, you know what? I have a camera phone in my hand. I like taking pictures of stuff. I like capturing moments. I like making memories. So that's how I started with, just like anything else, with a camera phone. And how these all jumbled together directly, I'm not entirely sure. But I do know, pardon the noise, I do know that it what brought me here today, to be doing what I'm doing. Um, December 2019, I inherited a camera from a family member who actually passed away. They were clearing out the house, getting personal effects together, and camera bag. Now, mind you, I knew this person had a camera, but I thought all the stuff was cleared out and everything was done. But camera bag left. Only thing that was left in the house that wasn't cleared out, personal effects taken out, was the camera bag. So it was handed to me. I'm like, hey, play with this. I said, okay, cool. It was a Nikon D5600 with like a telephoto lens and a kit zoom, and that was pretty much it. So I said, okay, I'll play with this. Had fun, learned. And we all know what happened in 2020, pandemic, but I was already bit by the bug. I couldn't stop, didn't want to stop. So I said, okay, I'm gonna get myself my own camera that's a little bit more modern, up to date, that actually does what I really wanted to do. It not the fact that a 5600 couldn't do that, but it was just kind of old, and I like newer stuff, and so I got a Nikon D500. So this is basically how I started with Nikon. Kind of just stumbled into it. So then I got Nikon D500, searching online, looking for other gear for myself to get, because I was bitten by the bug, and got myself the Sigma 50 to 100 and the 18 to 35 1.8 zooms, and because I knew I read that those are like the best, most unique lenses you can get for your shit, and I had those for a while, and you know later on, in the meantime, everything shut down, so I can't really go outside take pictures. So build a studio in my garage, actually right over here. Build a studio, do my thing, and start practicing with light. Start practicing with strobes and colors. And so by this time, we're at like 2021, 2022, like I'm ready to go outside. So I'm just finally getting relaxed, making my connections online. The problem with now is basically during the pandemic, no one's doing anything, and then things open up. If you're not established, people don't know you. And all the photographers who had years off of actually getting their work, now they're super, super hungry. And they have established people who they're trying to get back into and networks they're trying to connect with. And me being the new guy, I got nothing. So I started to just go to music venues, connected my love and appreciation for music for photography. Just going to music venues and just taking pictures of the musicians, connecting with that group, and making those organic connections and put those together. And through doing that, I made my connections and actually got a couple of gigs from that. In the meantime, I'm still practicing in the studio. I'm still, going outside, getting a couple gigs with just, kind of not really models, but random people that just want to take pictures, and then getting my skills up. And then now in 2024, I have all the gear I need, and it's just about building my skills. And I am getting more into video. Obviously, that's just why you're watching me right now, because this is a video. Getting more into video, and I got full frame cameras now. Like just doing my thing, doing the thing, getting it all together, making my connections, getting the skills together. And so now I'm not a videographer, but I consider myself a content creator. So now I'm developing the skills and the gear to record my sessions and and create short reels and videos and stuff like that. I was against it, but now I'm just embracing it because people like to receive content in more than one form. And I appreciated video, but only primarily in the sense of being like capturing memories for personal stuff, not necessarily the art form of like cinematography type of things. And but now I get it totally, and I embrace it because there's a place for everything. There's a thing for just recollecting or creating the moment at 30 frames per second, and there's also the act or concept of taking pictures and capturing that moment and telling a story with just that one picture and learning the lineage of that and how that goes together. And those things come together beautifully. So I come to you today with just telling you a background and story of where I'm coming from, where I plan to go. And none of this is scripted, so if it's a little bit off the cuff, it doesn't sound right, my apologies. But you're just getting the real authentic me. And I hope to be able to connect with you guys like this further in the future. And if you have any questions about what I do and how I do and what I'm trying to what position I'm trying to put myself in for success, holler at me, because the future is not written for me, and I love being in these conversations, hearing back from you. So if you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. Let's have a conversation. Peace.